back. Sorry, I guess I got all bars, so I don't know why it did that. This phone, I think I'm just gonna have to get a new phone. This phone's like, let's see, 4 years old. This phone is, so that's probably what's going on. It's an XR. I've never been over this way. Bear, yeah, I'm back. It might be this phone, Bear. This phone is like 4 years old because I've got all bars on service, so it could be the phone. I don't know what else I'm gonna be doing today. Yeah, it could be the internet connection too. I've never been on this trail. This is new. But I am gonna go to the flea market because I got to get some tomatoes. Hey Jack, I'm back. I had something go wrong on the last live stream. There's a bench. I got to sit a minute. That looks pretty inviting to me. I don't think I had enough sleep last night either. Dedicated to the chapter hikers, gone but not forgotten, the Trail Association. Ain't that nice? Well, thank you, Jack. I appreciate your kindness and being respectful. I appreciate that, brother. You know, my dad used to tell me, in order to get respect, you have to earn it first. And with my voice, people kinda, you know. Well, I forgive you. It happens, buddy. It happens. You didn't know. But just spread the word to other people that you know out there about my voice. Tell them to go watch the video on the playlist first, okay? Buddy, I appreciate all the help you can give me. Ah, good old coffee. Thank you, I appreciate that. What state do you live in, Jack? Oh, yeah, thank you. And I am a Christian man. I am very Christian, but at the same time godly. Hey, Jason Phelps, how you doing? Doing okay this morning, brother? This here is from Speedway. I forgot which one it is, but it's Speedway coffee. Turn you around. I got to blow my nose. I'm sure you don't want to see me blowing my nose. Kinda got cold. I sound cute? Well, Dale, thank you, but I'm married to a woman. I'm straight as an arrow. But thank you. I appreciate that. You want to see the lake? There's somebody kayaking. Yeah, it's nice. We're supposed to get some bad weather again this evening. I hope not tornadoes, but it's looking like it. Where you lived at? Where do you live at, Jason? What state? I think you said. I think you told us yesterday. I forget. I talk to so many people. Oh yeah, Missouri. Which, by the way, I was born and raised in Missouri, Jason. If you know where Gasconade County is, Herman, Missouri, that's my hometown. I wasn't born there, but I was born in St. Charles, right outside. Oh, okay, you live in Canada, Dale. Wow. Bear does too. Yeah, Bear, I met him. Well, it's been a couple months now. One of the first ones that me and my wife met when we first started the live stream. He's a good buddy. Carter County. Huh. Carter County. I'm trying to think where that's at. Do you know where? You know where Washington, Missouri is at? It's right down the road from Washington. Yeah, it's like, if you know where Washington is, then you know where, New Haven, like you go towards New Haven, that way, that, once you go through New Haven, then the next town will be Herman. It's a little bitty German town. My mom, she was born and raised in St. Louis County. Well, St. Charles County. But Dad, he's born and raised right here in Tennessee. He was actually born in a house that my grandpa's ex-wife burnt down back in the 50s. She wanted to get even with my grandpa. I think he was cheating on her or something. So she went and burnt down the house. So like, my grandpa, my dad's dad and mom, they're both from here. That's why I got so much genealogy connection with Tennessee. But on my mom's side, if you go back 4 generations from me, my 4th great grandpa and grandma are buried here in Tennessee as well. So I've got both family lines connected to the state of Tennessee. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. And I'm related, well, on Dad's side, if you go up, I'll try to name them the best that I can remember. But if you go up to my grandma's side, you got the Davenport line first. Then if you go to her dad's side of the family, you got, her dad was a Stillman. It's spelled Steelman. Some of them spelled the name MON, but it's all the same. But then you go up from the Stillman. Now, I ain't really researched too much. I did go up to Reinhardt, Joseph Reinhardt, but he's not a Reinhardt. He's a Asbury, actually. He changed his name to Reinhardt to keep from getting hung because he rode with Champ Ferguson. Yeah, I got that much history in my family. So, if you go back over to my grandma's side with the Davenports, the next one up is my grandma. She was a Edwards. If you keep going up, the next one up, she was a Holloway and a Pew. Her mom and dad were Holloway and Pews. So if you're a Pew, you're probably related. Take a drink, Bear said. Take a drink. I'm taking a drink. Drink a good old coffee to wake up my brain. Jaybird. Jaybird number 2 is on. How you doing, brother? You doing okay? You have a good time with the wife for your birthday? Did you go out and celebrate good? Happy birthday, brother. 50 years old. I can't even remember what I did for my 50th. I don't think nothing. Oh, you went to the casino? Wow. Did you win any money? Or did you lose? I don't go to casinos. Now, I got a story. I was like 7 years old. Y'all know that my dad was a truck driver. He took me to Las Vegas. Well, this was back in the 70s. Well, Dad was always, a little man, a big man in a little body, kind of like I am. He didn't have no fear of nothing. So, we get to Las Vegas, and the story of it is, on the way to Las Vegas, we got in this convoy, and he had some trucker buddies that he knew, and so we all got to the motel, and it had some slot machines in it. And so Dad said, I'll be right back. Here's you a bunch of quarters. So he told his trucker buddies, he said, can you all watch them? And they're like, yeah, sure. So every time I hit the slot machine, I lost. I think Dad gave me like $2, and I ended up losing the $2. Well, when I lost my last quarter, the big truckers started giving me quarters. Here, buddy, little buddy, hit it again. So I did, and then here about that time was this security guard, and she said, that little boy, he can't be in here. He can't be doing this. And they're like, what little boy? And they circled me. There were a bunch of them. They circled me. I was in the middle of a circle. And they're like, and she's like, okay, but just remember, he's not here. So, yeah, I got some good stories to tell you. Better stories with my dad. But I won, I ended up winning $250 in quarters. And Dad come back. I think he was trying to get drunk and who knows what else. But he come back, so we got back in the truck and he grabbed a sock and he put the quarters in the sock. He said, I'll put this back for your college fund. Well, heck, I never even went to college. So where's it at? I think he drunk it up. He used the excuse of my college fund. But then he took the money and drunk it up. He did that quite a lot. But still yet, that was a story, experience that I had that, I can remember that. Good times with my dad before he got to be a real jerk and a stick in the mud. We had a good relationship till I got 10-year-old, and then he kind of went south or something. Well, maybe 12, 13. Which maybe it's because me and him were both the same, too much the same person, daddy and son. So we were always arguing. Well, I really never did say too much because he was a tough guy. I'd warp the floor if I said something the wrong way. I don't know who else had parents like that, but mine were like, you don't say a ill thing to your parents or you're gonna have to pick yourself up off the floor. But I believe they need to give the parents the right to do that again. That way these younger kids, and Craig, no offense because you're 20, if he's still on here. I don't even know if he come back on. But younger generation, they need to know what discipline is. Because really, they don't know. Well, thank you, Jimmy. And by the way, good to see you in the room. I saw you pop in, but, I'm a motor mouth. I said it. You guys did it. Well, I didn't know this trail was back here. I mean, it's a long trail. I might have to turn around, because as you can see, I'm dressed for the winter time, and it's supposed to be 60. So I don't like the cold. But, I can take it off. I can take it all off if I have to. But I don't think nobody would want that. I don't want to really be seen in my birthday suit neither. I might scare somebody. A mini Sasquatch walking around. Yeah, but I have a lot of good memories of me and Dad. Even some when he got older and we got into it all the time. He always liked burning brush. He had this thing about burning brush. Ever since I was a little toddler, just able to pick up a little stick, he's like, this is what I want you to do. I want you to throw this little stick over here in this big pile of sticks, and we'll have fun. Well, it was fun for a while, but after 41 years, it gets kind of old. I don't know. I think he just had too much on his mind. He was in Nam. So, he would wake up with, nightmares of things, and, it was kind of, we lived like that. He had PTSD. We never knew it till we all grew up. Yeah, I wished we would have known it while we were little kids. Put him on something to calm his butt down. But he was a drunk, so the two mixtures was not too good. But when he was sober, he was good. Drunk up to a point. If you didn't make him mad, if you made him mad, look out, go run. I see Jimmy, you're there listening to me. I'm watching I've never been out here. This is so cool, guys. Just imagine. I wonder if there's any bass, 20 foot from where I'm standing. I loved bass fish. I love bass. They put up a heck of a fight. Okay. Well, we got some pretty views. What time is it? Jimmy, where you live? Because it's 8:15 here. I don't know where this trail goes. I'm turning around. I don't want to be walking half the way around this lake. And the phone's at 48%. So maybe we can make it back to the car before it dies. I'm a pretty good hiker. Oh, it's in the afternoon. Wow. 3:30 p.m. Yeah, it's 8:16 a.m. here. Yeah. Which I like. This summer when you see me do stuff, I'll be doing it early in the morning. Because during the summer, it's going to get hotter than a firecracker. And as you guys can tell from my breathing, I have a hard time to breathe. So whenever the summertime, the heat, it gets to me. So no, I'm not running from the cops. Big task. We're doing a hiking video. I do hiking videos. I do genealogy. So subscribe if you're into genealogy, because I will be covering some cemeteries in Missouri when we get up there. I gotta go visit my mom pretty soon. I'll be making a trip up there. So any of you guys that are up in Missouri want to meet up with me and Miss Kim, do a video with us, But I gotta go see my mom. I haven't seen her in a couple years because of the car situation. Been too afraid to go out of state with it. Now I'm about to a point where I don't really want to leave too far out of town with my car because it's acting up. I don't know what to do about this stupid thing. I've done spent, within a month, 2 months, I've spent $225 changing the fluid twice. So I don't really, if it's going to go out on me anyway, I don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't think changing the fluid again is going to help it. Because it's starting to slip up on me even, well, this morning. Like, for instance, when I left the house, I put it in gear, it would not move. I revved up the engine, and it took like 10 to 15 seconds for the transmission to finally get up enough momentum to get the car to going. So, when it does that, that ain't good. So, if you guys got any advice for me, I'd sure like to hear it. Now, I'm looking for a old beater. As long as it runs good, I don't know. Don't really care what it looks like on the outside. Back 10, 15 years ago, you could get on Facebook, wherever you could go, you could find something, get you down the road, for a little bit of nothing. But nowadays, they got stuff that's broke down that you gotta fix before you drive it. Yeah, but Bear, the bad thing about it, the inside of the car, we've got problems. The interior is black. The window sills, they're tearing on the back windshield. They've been there for a while, but like a year after we got the car, we noticed these white little specks on the black interior, and that's white mold. Well, I have tried everything in the world to get rid of that white mold, and I can't get rid of it. It's all over the car. So I don't think that's too good for a person to breathe, but at the same time, it's still running. So if a car is still running, I'm not gonna junk it out just because of the mold. I'll just keep driving it till it drops dead. But, I don't know. We've tried to get rid of that mold. So to fix that car, you're talking at least $4,000 to fix it. And we ain't got that. And that car, the blue book value on that car, it's less than what a transmission would cost. So, for $4,000, me and Miss Kim, we can go find a newer vehicle that's more dependable. If we had it, that's the problem. I mean, I really would hate to get rid of that car, because it's got a good motor in it still. But the bad thing of it, it costs a lot of money to fix anything. Get 16 Pro. Well, I tried that lupus, that transmission slip stuff. The first time I changed the fluid, I put that stuff in there, and I ran it for a month. And then I checked the transmission fluid, like been checking it. I checked it again, and after about 4 days, then I checked it, it was black. So that second time, I didn't put the lupus back in it, because we just ain't got the money, every time to do that. Hi, Daisy. So I don't know. Maybe I need me a little moped. Can you see me on a little moped? Not a moped. I don't know what I would would get. I think I'd look kind of silly on a little motorcycle. I am short, so it would have to be a small motorbike. I couldn't tackle a big one. Daisy, how you doing? I'm trying to turn. You doing okay this morning, Daisy? You know a lot about engines. Get 16 Pro. It's great. I have it. I know you guys don't want to see my face close up. There ain't much to see. Now, I don't know where that lake is at, unless I took a wrong turn somewhere. I told you I went back a ways. There's the bridge. I remember that. So we're getting close. I'm like, am I lost? Oh, I'm doing good. Doing good. After I get done with this live stream, I don't know if I'll be at the cemetery today. For one reason is the good ones, I can't get to them with my car acting up with the transmission. So, that kind of stinks. But I would love to. And I'm waiting on the city cemetery for a couple more weeks. I'm going to do it in sections when you see it, which I won't post it. It's going to be one of them. I got to catch up on my videos for the summer. So, but don't worry. It'll be okay. I will have you stuff. It's just this other stuff I got to keep a good head of myself, so that way if I get sick or something, well, I'm already covered. That's what I do. But it ain't been, I don't know, for some reason, I have just felt like blah. I don't know why. For the last couple weeks, maybe it's just the weather. Has anybody else felt like that? Felt like you just feel like, ugh, you just don't want to do nothing? You don't know what you want to do? You know, you can't make up your mind where you want to go? That's me. Maybe I'm having a life crisis now. Maybe I'm going through the man's life crisis. I'm trying to change the phone around. I'm not trying to give you guys a lip lock. So, I know I'm going to the flea market. And, by the way, I will be documenting the flea market within, when it gets a little warmer. They want me to do a video for the flea market. So I think that's cool that they would want me to do that. So they told me that I might help them get more business this summer. So if you come in, like, share, subscribe. I do genealogy besides this kind of stuff. But I'm just, we're on an adventure together. We don't know where we're going. Well, I don't. You're just tagging along. But don't worry. I will show you something good. I love history. Like I said, once we get these cars figured out, there's some historical places that I want to take you to. And so to speak, while I'm saying that, also, some places that I go, you gotta keep in mind this is Tennessee. Not everywhere has good phone service. So if I can, I'll do a live stream. But if not, I'm sorry. Now I do, one of these days, I'm gonna go back to Speck Cemetery and see if I have any phone service. If I do, we'll do a live stream right there. I'm trying to hit the cemeteries that I have not did a live at, but sometimes that's kind of hard to do right now. So there's the beach right there. They call that Soldier's Beach. This is Soldier's Beach Trail. And this here is Meadows Lake. Now, I don't know, but maybe I'll put a link into this place. Maybe in the live stream description, maybe. Once I get back home, that way you know where this place is. You can Google it, it will show you how big it is. It kind of reminds me of a big bug, the way it's shaped. I can't read. How you doing? I'm not a goddess. I'm not a god either. We need to get rid of that guy. You know who I'm talking about? You see. I'm not your goddess. That's funny, but I don't even look like a goddess. Somebody is telling me I look like I am their goddess. Well, hey, buddy, I'm not a woman. How can I be a goddess without the things up here on the chest? And I ain't got those. So everybody's laughing, because that's a good one. Yeah. I'm not your goddess. You need to look to the one upstairs. Yeah. But that's funny. I've heard it all now. I'm sure everybody else that's watching is laughing and they've heard everything now. Daisy, what are you doing today, Daisy? Jason, you still with us? Jaybird, I know the bear. He's here. I'm trying to make it back to the car before the phone dies on me, or I have to end it. So I just ain't. I don't know what I'll do today. For some reason I just don't have the energy I did last year. I don't know. For some reason. Good morning, Terrell. How you doing? Doing okay? Good to see you. You come on a bad time, because my phone is 33%. I'm trying to make it back to the car before it dies. So I will post. I don't know when I'll post the live stream. I guess I could post it today. And knowing me, I'll probably do another live stream. Excuse me. Today, somewhere, but not till about. If I do, it won't be till 11:30 Central Standard Time. Because I'm going, after I leave here, I'm going to a flea market. I've got a bunch of cousins that set up at the flea market. So we sit there and we chat and tell stories. I get stories for you all. They tell me information which they're older. I'm talking like 70, 50s. Well, I think Eddie's in his 60s. But yeah, see, Eddie, he's related to Tommy Swofford. He's the one that wrote the books on Tommy's my cousin. He's the one that wrote the books on the bloody Bledsoe County, Tennessee wars. That was my cousin. Where's Miss Tennessee? I got her. She's at work. I ain't got her working, but she's at work. This was her day to go back to work. She only has 2-day weekends. I have 3-day weekends. I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. She only has Friday and Saturday. So, you're doing good, bros. That's good. Looked like I was trying to give you guys a little lip lock, wasn't it? I was trying to turn the phone around. Somebody said that I was his goddess. I ain't no goddess. I'm the son of the one and only true living God, but I'm no goddess. But just because I'm born again by his spirit don't make me a god neither. I'm just a regular. I'm not no little god. No such thing. God won't share. He done said he won't share his glory with another. So why would he part some of his power on us? That's stupid. He teaches us to be obedient and, like a parent. That's what makes us. Yeah, okay, I sure will. Yeah, Lily, she's been asking about you. Yep, she's Miss Tennessee. She'll be watching this after a while, so she'll get a laugh out of that. Lily Evers told you, Miss Kim, that she said hi. She said, "Where's Miss Tennessee?" So, and she said to pass on her regards to you. So that's what I'm doing for Lily right at the moment. That way I don't forget. And you can watch it. And you heard what was said. So there you go, Lily. I passed it along to Miss Tennessee, Miss Kim. I don't know where the daggum car is. I think I've been walking forever. Oh, I see the parking lot. So remember, like, subscribe, share. I'm not going yet, but I'm just reminding y'all, because You are the heartbeat. You are the heartbeat. Boom, 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 boom. And you like us when you like the channel. You are making the channel grow like a growing baby. You know, the channel's only 6 months old. I've done got, well, almost 900 subscribers. So way to go, everybody. It just wasn't me. It was you too. You helped out sharing, liking, whatever y'all did. Passing the word around to your friends about the channel. We do appreciate that. And like I said, when we get together, and we are going to, when this channel gets monetized, some of that money's get put back. I will be treating you guys to something. I don't know what, but we'll figure out something. And we'll have a good old time. Good grief. Where's the daggum car at? Okay. I'm getting frustrated. Okay, I think I know where I'm at. Cause I'm getting hot, folks. That's why I'm getting frustrated. Which Miss Kim does say I'm her hot daddy, but when you're hot, you're hot, and when you're not, you're not. But I'm neither. I am who God made me. Good grief, man. I hope I didn't go off on another trail. 'Cause I believe I did. I hope I didn't. No, there's a bridge. I think I remember it. Oh, man. Yeah, we're on the right trail. Yeah. I'm like, come on. Yeah, I have to quit taking the Z-Pack, everything they gave me for my back, because my liver's started hurting again. I have that enlarged liver, so I'm not going to go out of this world because they ignored the situation with the liver by trying to help me somewhere else. So I don't know what to do, so keep me in your prayers. It's not hurting now, not since I took myself off the medicine. All I'm taking is the blood pressure pill, and that's it. We're almost there, folks. Sorry if I jiggle you around. Now, those of you that just come on, hello, welcome. I did a hiking video this morning, so you'll have to go back. I took you to a lake this morning, but I will post it as soon as I end it, so you can go back in there, watch it over, and find out what happened. Okay? So no worries. It'll be okay. It'll be alright. And please like it. Please like, share, subscribe. It would be awesome to get this channel monetized within the month because a month from April is my birthday. So that would be a good birthday present. Well, the battery's dying, so I'm gonna have to cut this short, y'all. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll get you on the next adventure somewhere. But I love you all. I appreciate y'all very, very much. Thank you for hanging with me. Bye-bye. Jesus keep you.